Hello there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival Exploration Mode. Last we left off, we were actually at Space Base Charlie, which is, oh god, I don't even know where it is. It's a long ways away. It's past Space Base Bravo. And speaking of which, we stopped by Space Base Bravo. We picked up quite a few resources on our way there, and then we brought it over to Space Base Alpha, because what we are going to do this episode is we are going to retrofit the cabin of the Voyager to use atmosphere. We already have one airlock in place. We need one more airlock in place for the hangar bay, which is always going to be it's going to be a vacuum. There's no way around that because of our hangar door situation. However, we can also probably turn our engineering bay into a pressurized cabin as well. We'll probably have to get rid of that little conveyor tube there and replace it with a conveyor. And I think that should do it, and it should be pressurized. Then we also have to put in an airlock. And I think that's about it. We have to find some spaces to put the oxygen generator. We also did bring some ice with us as well. Also, this little passageway is going to have to go, unfortunately. Either that, or we're going to have to turn it into an airlock, which we could do. We'll have to move that gun. Actually, that won't be too terribly hard to do, so in fact, let's do that right now. Might as well get started on this. We still have some materials refining in there. Oh, that's odd. Why are you drifting away? You probably ran out of power, I'm guessing. Inventory. No, you still have plenty of power, so control panel. We will turn on your reactor for some reason. It must have been turned off. Toggle block on. There we go. And we'll fix that at a later time. Yeah, this one's also turned off, and it's strange. Odd things happen between saves sometimes. Alright, well, anyhow, we are going to need interior plate, and then we're going to need a door here, and, well, actually, to make an airlock, it'd be quite a big pain in the butt. Let's see what we would need to do to make an airlock here. Well, we would need to place a block here, and we'd also need to place a block here, here, and we'll have to remove this light. Goodbye, light. And we'll have to put a door here and a door there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to keep this passageway here, unfortunately. It's just not going to be feasible, unfortunately. However, with the atmosphere, we'll sacrifice some things, such as ease of use of this. Also, yeah, we wouldn't have... Yeah, we need to completely block that off anyways, so... Alright, let's get our light armor blocks in place. And then our interior walls. There we go. Alright. And that will completely block off the hangar bay from the cabin module. And the command bridge. I keep on getting these dented blocks. I have no idea why and how they occur. It must be just an artifact whenever you load a game that sometimes they don't load in properly. Because I'm certain we haven't taken any damage. Except for this, apparently. Well, this is thrust damage. That's expected. Alright, well, let's turn off. So, we can make an airlock right here. It's not going to be a lossless airlock, unfortunately. We do not have the room for that. So we need one display and one steel plate. Ooh, there's no gravity here. So let's go grab some steel plates and some other stuff. And a display, I believe. Well, let's grab the display, and there's some steel plates in the connector. There's our ice. I just threw it in the connector there. As you can see, our refiners are going to town, refining some of the materials I brought with us. And I'm going to have to throw that into the assembler. So let's hide the empties. is that? Platinum? That's platinum, so we'll throw it with the other platinum. Cobalt. We have plenty of cobalt. We need iron is what we need. And there we go. We brought some iron. We need gold as well. Let's get gold going. Do we need any nickel? We don't need any nickel. We don't need any silver. Could use a little bit of gold. Okay, so let's go to production. We're going to be needing some large blocks. We're going to need some doors for the airlocks. Going to need a couple doors. We are going to need everything for an oxygen generator, oxygen tank, several oxygen vents. Okay, now where did the vents go? Where are you hiding? Oh, there they are. Right at the beginning. Take a couple of those, and we'll need some conveyor tubes to ship the oxygen around. We're only going to have one oxygen producing station on the tank, and everything will be connected via conveyor tubes. Speaking of which, where are those conveyor tubes hiding? I'm sure I passed them by now. Where, oh where did the conveyor tubes go? There they are. Of course I passed them. We'll make a couple of those. Okay, so we'll run out of iron ingots, but we'll make as many as we can until then. Alright. So, now let's get started with this. And all we need to do to finish up this airlock is put a light armor slope right here. Well, actually there's a light in the way, so we're going to remove that. There we go. And put the light armor slope. There we go. Alright. And we still do have a passageway to get up to the bridge from here, so that's nice. Now, we can block this off. Alright, so where, oh where are we going to put our oxygen generating equipment? So let's get that stuff in our hotbar. Also, we need our air vent. I think we're actually going to... That's actually a pretty good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep all of our oxygen generating stuff in the... Inventory's full. In the engineering section where it should be, and we're going to have a conveyor tube coming from there over here. So we have room in there for the oxygen generating equipment, but not in the front of the ship. Okay, so we don't really have any room, so just to give us some room to pick this stuff up. Okay, and we're going to lay this down. And we're going to throw all of the stuff that we need in there, and we're going to grind away that block that we just threw there so we could pick up the interior plate. So we need 2 more computers. I believe we have those in the front of the ship. Ooh, I just realized I don't know if that's going to be a closed system. I might need to move that 1 block further, and yeah, that's interesting. We'll see if that works. Otherwise, we'll have to move it somewhere else. So let's find the computers. Ooh. It's in this one or this one. There we go. Grab that. And we'll be able to tell if this is a closed environment by the color of the lights that are indicated on this when it becomes powered and operational. Okay, so it's not a closed system because there's a hole here, which is kind of crappy. I'm gonna have to figure a different way to vent atmosphere in here then. And again with this, so what we're gonna do is Alright, well, I'm gonna have to remove some of the stuff in my inventory. What don't we need? We don't need We don't need 2 drills and another welder and another grinder. We can leave that stuff out. We probably don't need this many metal grid. There we go. Now we have plenty of room to pick up the rest of our stuff. Alright. What do we have? We had the interior wall blocks. So there we go. So how are we going to do this? We could put it... We would have to move our medical bay right here, but we could put it over there. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So goodbye, light. We'll find a different spot for you later. Also, we don't need all of these containers. I don't think we're going to use all of them, so... Actually, let me just... toss some of this stuff in here. And we're going to grind away one of these cargo containers. Okay, and we're going to grind away our medical station. Oh, and we are completely full, so... Throw the medical components in there. They weigh quite a bit. Okay, there we go. And now let's lay down that medical room in a different location. We don't need to have the uranium reactor in our hotbar, so let's put this here. And now we just need our medical components to finish this. Okay. And yoink, we only need 15, so let's bring back the extra 6 that we didn't need. Okay, and right here is where we are going to put the air vent then. So we need steel plate for that. So let's grab all the things we need for the air vent. So steel plate, we'll take 150 of those. We have that. Computers. I think that should be enough. We'll take a couple extra computers just in case. And alright. Whoop. Okay, we did put it in the right spot. Oh, and we do need metal grids. Just 5 of them. And there we go. Alright. So, here we have a sealed airlock. Make sure the upstairs is completely sealed. Don't see why it wouldn't be. And it looks to be that way. Everything is completely sealed. And let's take a look at the front airlock. We actually might be able to make that a lossless airlock because there is a little bit of room here. Okay, no wonder there. It said that there was no sealed system because the doors are open. There we go. It says there's a sealed system now. And let's continue laying the framework. So we are going to need... Let's see here, we're going to want this in our hotbar and the conveyor. And we're going to bring this up. We're going to skirt it along the wall up on the top. The lights are going to have to be moved one over, unfortunately. Oh, my energy is running low, so I'm going to have to go to the medical station and remedy that situation. Alright, and let's bring the blocks up here. Let's rotate it. Whoop. Rotate it around. That's good. There we go. And here we are going to put a conveyor so that it still remains a closed system in here. A closed off room. I'm going to need construction components for that, and I'm going to place that there. Okay, and in here is where we're going to place the stuff. Well, okay, that's where the conveyor is. So, well, we're running out of energy, so I'm going to go get some energy before we run out, and then we are going to place the oxygen generator. We might not need an oxygen tank right away, but we'll make sure that we leave room for an oxygen tank. And we're going to find a spot to put all that stuff. Probably not going to finish making it all this episode. I'll probably have it done by the beginning of next episode, though. Alright, so there we go. All done. And now we are going to find a spot to put the oxygen generator, which is actually pretty small, all things considered. I think we can put it right here. That's not a bad spot to put it. So what we're going to do is we're also going to put, well, actually the conveyor is going to go, well, no, we're going to put a conveyor here because we are going to put that there, put this here, and rotate it up. Good. And then we are going to have a small cargo container, whereas this is going to be where we're going to put our ice when we get the ice. Well, we actually have ice right now. So it's going to go from the small cargo container up through the conveyor into the oxygen generator, and then once it gets produced, it's going to go through the conveyor, through these tubes, all the way to the other part of the station. So, actually, I'm not going to put this one here quite yet because we need to finish the conveyor, so we need construction components, lots of construction components and small steel tubes. So let's start finishing this. So where are our construction components? Yoink and a yoink. Oops, it looks like I took a bit too much. Also take some bulletproof glass because we're going to need that for the conveyor tubes. Alright, well, we certainly have enough to finish the conveyor now. And there we go. Gonna need some motors, actually. Quite a few motors by the looks of it. And interior plate to finish that. Steel plate to finish that. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of stuff to finish that oxygen generator, but I'm gonna throw all of the stuff that we have right now into these. We actually might be able to get this up and running this episode. Who knows? So, bulletproof glass is all good. Just need steel plate, bunches of construction components, and motors. Okay, there we go. Everything is done. Now let's grab the rest of the stuff that we needed, mostly motors and whatnot. Okay, so we have plenty of motors there, so let's grab the motors, grab that, we definitely need that. Probably can use that. Take all the things. I don't think we need any more. Well, definitely need those motors. Let's see here. Yoink. I think we just need interior plate and a couple other things for the actual generator itself. Yep, need more interior plate. I think I'll prioritize that so it doesn't waste all of our iron making steel plates rather than... Yeah, let's stop that. I think we want you to make a couple of those. Okay. Good, good, good. See if we have any other interior plate hiding anywhere else. Yeah, we do. In the small cargo container at the front of the ship, we actually have plenty. Well, it looks like we're going to be able to finish these. Perfect. Now, what do we need for this big guy over here? Oh, actually we have everything to finish the oxygen generator. Fantastic. Also, as far as the oxygen tank goes, because we have this conveyor, we can put it pretty much anywhere. We could slap it on the side of the wall over there, maybe over there. It's a good thing that we left extra space in this ship for added things. Right. Now, what else do we need? Well, we're going to finish this. I think we actually might be able to finish this right now. I say that right when we run out of construction components, but we'll grab some more of those and be able to finish it then. Okay. Well, let's see if we have any, otherwise we'll have to produce a whole bunch. Oh, we have a whole bunch, but we also probably should make some more, so I'm going to replace the ones that we're going to be using. And then I'm going to throw the ice in there, and we'll watch it go to town. And we'll have our first pressurized module on the Voyager spacecraft. And there we go. So let's go grab that ice, throw it in the generator, and watch it go to town. So we're gonna take all of that ice, put it in here, and there we go. It's already in the oxygen generator. It's probably shoving the room full of oxygen as we speak. Make sure we use the airlock as such. Yep, and here we go. The oxygen level is high, so you know what that means. Oh yeah. Take off our helmet. See how high the oxygen levels are up here. Well, looks like the oxygen levels are just fine up here too. So, looks like everything is working well. So there we go. We have our first pressurized compartment on a ship. Sweet. Well, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you folks for watching. We'll do some more fun stuff next episode. So see you guys next time.